Okay, hello guys, it's Milena and welcome to another video. And guess what I noticed? I went to my YouTube channel and it seems that I have 700 subscribers. Yay! Woo! I don't know, those were supposed to be like fireworks, but yeah. And also in my Instagram I reached 100 followers, though now it's like 99, which yay. This reminds me that I really wanted to talk about it because I find it so annoying. This is sort of like a social media talk. This is like gonna be a sort of rant for a while, but why does people on Instagram do it? I just cannot fucking understand. It's like if you get a subscriber, you're gonna lose it in a couple of days, and it's usually gonna be either a couple of hours or a couple of days, usually a couple of days. And I was like, when I reached the 100 followers, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a couple of days before I'm like, thank you, because yay, because it's gonna drop anyway. Then I'm like, thank you, and then it drops. It didn't drop within those 2 days. It dropped on the third day, and I'm not like a huge social media following, especially on Instagram, because I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking idea how to socialize there. But can you fucking stop? Just seriously, I don't care. If you follow me, I'm not gonna check your gallery. It's never happening. If you comment something interesting instead of like nice picture, which nobody does even that, but if you were to actually comment something interesting, something that grabs my attention, then yeah, maybe. But other than that, no, it's not gonna happen. So it's really annoying that people do that. And speaking of like social media, I like Instagram in a way that it's kind of like a trash can where you can just dump everything and it still looks good. Well, the trash can may have been a little bit wrong analogy for this one, but you can dump your whips, your sketches, your doodles, your whatever you got, work in progress, all these things, and finished work, render work, non-render work, whatever. You can post it all on Instagram, and it's fine. It looks good. It doesn't break the. I would say, it doesn't make your gallery look ugly or anything, which is really good. And I do post a lot of things on Instagram that I don't post on any other place. Sketches, doodles, especially like traditional art, because I can just take a picture and post it, which makes it easy. Compared to places like DeviantArt, where you have to go through like the submit thing and title and tags and yada yada. Of course, you have to do that on Instagram too, but in DeviantArt you have to you have to press submit, then you put your artwork, then you press all the yes, no, no, mature filter, no, whatever, mature, blah, blah, blah. So Instagram is nice like that, but other than that, how do people socialize there? Like, I really, what I like about YouTube, is that, it's really easy to socialize with people. Like, I can just make a video, speed paint, then I can just talk shit over it, and I can speak my mind too, so that's great. And it doesn't always have to be about the progress of your work. You can talk basically about anything that you want. And there's also, it's nice that YouTube is like interactive. I like it when I have like 700 subs, but even then, people comment on my videos a lot more, which is, I really appreciate it, because it's nice to have this feeling that you are not just talking to yourself, But then, of course, the downside of YouTube is that it's a video format, so I'm not gonna make everything I do into a video, so that's. But I like that it's a place where I can talk. And DeviantArt is kind of like an overhaul, which I'm actually kind of excited. It seems that they are implementing like a new look for the website, and I really hope they address the issues with bugs and, you know, the fetish art that nobody fucking wants to see, and you know whatnot. And, you know, I did read around, they apparently have some stuff already implemented, but I don't know what's to come. So I'm actually waiting for that, because then I could go back. I really like the forum section of DeviantArt. The problem is that the site is so shitty that you just don't want to be there, and nobody else wants to be there either. It's even if you go to forums, they're pretty empty, which is kind of sad. And then yeah, about socializing, one more thing about Instagram. How the fuck are you supposed to like gain like if we really think about like gaining followers and stuff, because I really dislike the idea that you have to like spam yourself to other people. The fact that people are so desperate for followers that they like follow you and then unfollow you, I don't like it. And if you do it, I definitely do not. Even if you have good art, if I've seen that you have done that to me, you're not gonna get a, you know, follow out of me. But other than that, on Instagram, there's really not like any way to socialize with people, because I don't like this sort of pretentious socializing where you comment. Like people say, oh, you know, comment on a lot of artworks. Well, I have nothing to say. It's a nice work, you know, I'm liking it. That, you know, the like is my way of saying that's nice. But other than that, there's nothing interesting that I wanna, you know, put my thoughts in. That there's the description is pretty bland. It's usually like, hey, I drew this, and you know, I do this fucking same thing. Not gonna say, you know, I'm just like, hey, here's work, just dump it there and leave it. And then of course the like spamming, follow spamming, and commenting. That's what people say. But other than that, there's no really any way to kind of get yourself out there. Aside from, I think the tags are also like one thing. But there's just fucking million of them, and you know, I'm not gonna type out every single one. I'm just no. You know, when you have to have like a list of tags to use, that's the point that I'm just like, no, I'm gonna back out of this. That's not gonna happen. And you know, that I really hate about Instagram, and I'm really getting sick of it. Well, I do joke about it mostly with people. It's like, hey, I got 100 question mark followers, you know. But it truly is annoying when it happens all the time. It's just like, can you stop? And I kind of want to have this sort of, which reason I hope that DeviantArt is gonna like crap itself from the bag and just, you know, get a grip. Because I really want to have like a picture platform, the sort of main platform. Discord is nice if you have like art groups to talk to, but you don't always have like people who have interesting stuff to say. On forums tend to be more interesting because there's actual topics. Aside from Discord, people can talk about fucking food. I do not care. And then there's of course the issue with like some of the Discord. This has happened more to my friends, but people being really sensitive on Discord, especially like a friend of mine joined an art Discord. Not art Discord, that's critique Discord. It's like meant for critique, and she was basically kicked out because she gave a critique. What the fuck is going on? And you know, that's kind of the. Oh, I also like YouTube about the fact that you can actually just post and you don't have to have this sort of pretentious presence to like gain followers, or you know, if we think about like if we think that you really want to have other people see what you do, okay, you want to be noticed because you know everybody does on some level. At least to the point that you don't feel like you're totally alone, which is issue on DeviantArt, and it's kind of issue on Instagram too. But YouTube is really good because you actually rely on a lot on quality of your videos. Sure, there is a YouTube algorithm, that is true, and it's unfair in a lot of ways, but if you make good stuff, if you talk about interesting stuff, people are gonna come, they're gonna stay. YouTube is gonna recommend your videos, even if you don't post like every day, which YouTube wants you to do. It's still great. You know, you can still float just by doing good stuff. But on other media platforms, it's not like that, sadly. At least, you know, to my experience. And DeviantArt has been sort of different, sort of. You know, you still have to kind of spam your way around, but I hope that they would change that too, that they would actually make like art matter, not just, and you know, socializing too, but art mainly, so that you don't have to like face spam and yada yada yada. But, you know, that's my rant for this video, and I hope you like this picture. It's almost ready, so bye bye!